If you know me, you know I love AI. Hi, I'm Kendra Corman, and welcome back to another Imperfect Marketing Brief where I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to use AI for content research and planning. I have been giving presentation after presentation after presentation on leveraging AI to save time. I save over 3 hours a week on my podcast episodes. I save tons. I think there's a couple of weeks where I saved 15 to 20 hours just on brainstorming ideas and helping polish up some things that I was working on. It really helps take my work to the next level. I actually recently heard somebody on a SEMrush webinar, and they said that think of ChatGPT and some of these AI tools as an intern with unlimited time. That's a pretty cool way to think about it, right? It's only as good as what you put into it, and you get more out of it, again, if you're involved. So I really want you to think about how to leverage AI and to start playing around with it. Again, it can really help a ton in the content creation landscape. But again, it's going to be a lot easier for you as a content creator to add in a lot of your own thoughts, ideas. You don't want it to create everything for yourself, right? Because while it can help you scale your content, you still want it to have your voice, your personality, your insights, things that it might not be trained on. Remember, ChatGPT right now is only trained through, I think, 2021. That was 2 years ago. That's a lot has changed, and a lot of experience that you can add in may not be part of what it's doing. And again, it's working from existing things. It doesn't know what you know, so you want to do that. So, when you're thinking about how to use I want you to think about it to help you when you're building your ideas. If you're scripting your podcast, if you're building your blog, it can really help you work through all of that. One of the things that I recently tried was I outlined who my target audience is, and I asked AI to look over a list of podcast topics as to whether or not they would apply to that audience. Pretty cool, right? So I took brainstorming that I had done and some that I had AI do, and I put it together into one big list with some bullet points that highlighted what I was going to cover and had it review it to see if it would be interesting. Pretty cool, right? So it can actually provide insights into your target audience's preferences and behaviors based upon what you're drafting. It's like having a friend review it for you and provide insights. It actually provided some suggestions on one of my sales pages and a bunch of other things. So, very, very cool stuff. Now, when you're leveraging AI, again, I use mostly ChatGPT plus. I do like Claude, CLAUDE.AI. That's by a company called Anthropic. Both of those can really give you a lot of help in the way of content research and planning. Are you out of ideas? Have it give you a list of ideas. Give it, if you're working on your podcast or blog post, copy a bunch of your titles and say, hey, these are the last 10 podcast episodes I did, or the last 10 blog posts I did. I'm moving into a series about podcasting or about marketing tips for business to business service providers or insurance agencies, whatever that happens to be. When you be more specific, it will give you better results. And then it'll go ahead and have it give you a list of 10 or 20 different topics, right? Then you can have it outline what you think each of them should be. This is a great tool to do a little bit of research, get you started so that you're never starting with a blank page. Again, your expertise and your input is going to make the difference and make your content more worthwhile. So I'd love to hear from you as to what you think of using AI for your content research, content planning, content drafting, and how that's working for you. Let me know. Again, I'd love to hear it. Thanks so much for tuning in to another Imperfect Marketing Brief. I'll see you next time.